to stream. So we're picking up in the action. I wanted it to be a surprise that I'm back playing blue. Maybe it is a surprise because we are in the middle of the action now, but wasn't well done because now I'm all flustered because I freaking am in the middle of the game. I'm starting the stream. I'm probably BMing this guy because I'm being like the delayed reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm scrying that to the top, leaving that on top because I feel like that's a good card to have when we have a Thunderflock in hand. Now it's my turn. He played an island. Is this a mono blue matchup? If so, I'm pretty excited about the prospect of that. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand. Okay. And I have two of those. Okay. But they both cost 1 mana and we have this card in our hand. Put one of them into your hand, another a get out. I have 2 get outs now. Or I potentially could have 2 Thunderflocks. Oh boy, decisions. I'm thinking that 1 Thunderflock may be enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping for that. Oh, it's blue and white, so I literally have no idea what I'm playing against. And of course, we're picking up right where we left off from the stream, not yesterday, but the day before, where we're kind of getting mana screwed. And honestly, I'm pissed. I'm already pissed. But we have a lot of 2-drops, man. Yo, pimping out the blue deck, yeah. A different blue deck from the one we played with a week prior. Yo, all face cam, bro. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, the start of the stream was very rushed. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that. Maybe we can get a land though off of this flow state. A flow state with a 2 out of 2. Choose 2. Don't mind if I skidoo. I'm gonna choose the island. Do I want another bounce off? Or I have 1, I have 3 get outs. I could have 2, but I think I want to draw a card in case I get screwed again when it comes to missing a land. But we're back even skis with him. And I'm going to leave that up until his turn because it's instant speed, so I don't need to do that. End turn. Whoa, Magic the Gathering, Ian. Ian's back. A Kutsil Flanker. I am very familiar with this card. I'm not scared of this card in the slightest. I'm going to resolve that, make him think that the card I have to play is scarier than it is. And that, of course, is enough. I'm not going to send that back into his hand because that's silliness. That would be ludicrous. Discard a card? That's the first time I've ever had to do this. Okay. 5 minutes into the stream, less than 5 minutes into the stream, and we're learning something. It's not really a learning something because we knew that this rule existed, but it's never been on the forefront of our brains because we're always down to 3 or 4 cards. Stoic Sphinx? Flash, flying. This creature has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn. Okay. 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 I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Pass. Screw it. He's tapped out, so why not opt now? MJJJ said, hi. What's up, MJ? Thanks for coming by to the stream. I hope my misplays don't deter you from continuing to watch. 3 mana for this. 3 mana is a fucking ton. Then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. I only have 2 and I want both those creature cards. I'm going to scry that away and draw something different. That's what I think. New setup is sweet. I feel like the music is a little loud compared to your voice. I can change that. I can change that right now. Ian. My friend, I just lowered it. Please let me know if that's any better or if I should lower it further. A freaking island. Okay. Hexproof, whenever you don't cast a spell, that's actually kind of nuts. Now that I'm looking at it, from this point of view, right here, right now, it's kind of nuts. That means he's probably going to play, if he's a good Magic the Gathering player, he's probably going to play everything post-combat a lot better. Thanks for telling me that, Ian. I appreciate that. Okay. So far, I hate this deck. I'm not even talking about his deck, Norvin's deck. I'm talking about my deck. I was hoping it was to be a lot similar to the deck that I played last week. Of course, it is similar because it has Thunderflog, Eddie Mercrab. It does the same things, but it just seems worse. But you can't really judge a deck based off of one game, especially when that one game is... I don't think I have done that very well, and I was also stuck on 2 for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Seems like a flash-based critter deck. 5 and 3, 3-1. Bounce off. I can take 8. I'll go to 9. Because I don't, like... Yeah, I don't really want to bounce that to his hand. That seems kind of like a net negative for me. Fuck that Sphinx. Honestly, that Sphinx can go kick rocks. My turn. Spider Sense. Not looking good for me. It's not looking good in the slightest. I can't do anything. Damn it! That's okay. Well, bounce off is pretty much useless. Can I tap a hexproof creature? Target creature? No. Hexproof protects against targeting, so the answer is no. But that would be cool. That would be cool. And I'm assuming since he's playing blue, he can probably counter this in some regard. Yeah. Okay. To be expected. Honestly, this game pissed me off. I'm pissed. Chris said hi. What's up, Chris? But Thunderflog will bounce it if you can get there. Man, I didn't enjoy that in the slightest. And I was really enjoying the previous blue deck that I chose to play, and that's why I spent so many of my wild cards to do it, because I thought it being so similar, that it would be up my alley. Let's give it another try. I should build a flash-based deck too. Seems fun. One island. Okay. I hate this game. I hate it. This game sucks. Why would anyone play this game? That's a little better. Sleight of Hand, Unending Whisper, Flow State, Winter Night Stories, and an Eddie Mercrab. Probably send that one away right here. Winter Night Stories. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And this looks like the face of a guy that's playing blue. He's not. Fuck you. Oh my god, I hate this game. Oh my god, I hate this game. This game is so trash. I knew it. Now when I saw the news of Badgerable Cub, Grand, and the Otter card was banned, I knew for a fact my day was gonna get ruined every time I played this game. And god damn it, it's happening. Both are sorceries. Probably this one's a little better. islands in the hand. Oh, I'm so tilted right now. I am so goddamn tilted. But at least I know I'm tilted, so I can just calm myself down. Maybe. But if I get duressed again this game, I'm going to lose it. Fuck that card, honestly. What is this stupid idiot? This creature enters prepared. Okay. Oh my god, a rampant growth? Oh, this is gonna get out of hand pretty quickly. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand. That feels fun. That feels fun. I'm gonna do that. But first I'm gonna draw a card because I could draw something better that I want to do more. No, I don't. Screw you. Honestly, you're gonna have to pay 4 mana if you want a rampant growth. If you can't beat them, Black Vampires. I thought about it, but that was the most expensive deck out of the slew of decks that I picked to add to my arena profile. It was the most expensive. Actually, Skeletons was the most expensive. 31 wild cards it would have needed from me to have crafted Orzhov Skeletons, which I was bewildered. I was bewildered from that fact. An Eddymer Crab could arise. That could be fun. Ian says, I think it's better to get rid of Unending Whispers then. Really? I could see it. I could see it. James games too much. I just played a 20-minute game against a discard deck, pulled it out, but it was so tilting. Valid crash out. James, thanks for being here and thanks for agreeing with me. Because a lot of people in the Discord, a lot of my butts, disagree with me, and they're a fan of that. Which I get it. Very powerful, very fun. I wouldn't mind doing it, but it sucks. You draw a card and lose a life. Cool. Cool.
Show me what you've learned.
Nice. Pass. Man, I feel like I'm in such a bad position already. Because, like, -3 destroy creature, and it's free. It's free. But if I play it now, I gotta attack with it, force him to use the -3 ability. He'd go to 2, won't be able to do it for 2 turns. I might even draw a Sunderflock. That would be cool. Yeah. I mean, I did it at the wrong time, right? I did it at the wrong time, but I wasn't gonna do it, and then I convinced myself to do it. So yes, it was a misplay. To him, he's like Saurius, Thorosis, stupid name, was like, hey, look at this dummy. He's playing Eddymer Crap at the wrong time. Okay, I get it, but I wasn't gonna do it. Draw 2 cards. Look at the top 2 cards of my. Wow. Put one of them into your hand and the other on the bottom of your library. Cool. I can counter a target creature spell or enchantment spell. I can do that and play another slot of hand. Let's do that. Another Eddymer Crap. That seems fun and cool. I kind of wouldn't mind having five manas to work with, but that's the highest ratio of card in my deck. Eddymer Crab's pretty low. It would be kind of cool, because he's going to kill my Eddymer Crab, and he's going to think to himself, oh, look at me, I'm killing his Eddymer Crab. I'm so cool and good at the game. But then I play another one. And I could kill this. I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, I'm good at the game. I'm good at the game. Simple as that. I knew that all along. I was acting to make it more entertaining. Stream. Also, speaking of streams, I gotta shout out somebody real quick. I gotta shout out, make sure I get his name correct. Gravestone _AC. I appreciate that dude. he encouraged me to stream today after, as long as there are 4 or more card types among exiled with this creature, it gets +4/+4 and has trample. Exile target card from a graveyard. I feel like he wants that little raccoon scout. So I'm gonna say nay. Nay. I could have just got debated though, but he has 4 cards in hand. I feel pretty decent here. It's just 3 minutes to cast. Bia. Just cast Rampant Growth. We're pretty solid here. Thanks for telling me that. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Attack the Planeswalker. Blastoderm agrees with my decision. He played a Mutable Explorer. Okay. I can draw 3 cards. I can draw a card. No, I can't. No, I don't want to do that. That would be kind of silly. Illusions, power, and toughness are each equal to the number of islands you control. Whenever Illuge enters or attacks, put a flood counter on target land. If it's an island, it's an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a flood counter on it. The first instant or sorcery spell you cast each turn costs 1 blue less to cast for each land you control with a flood counter on it. So I could bounce. Okay, I see. I kind of see the play, the reason why this exists. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of the Illuge, the Shoreless Sea, because I don't like it. I don't like it in this situation, and I maybe I should like it, but I don't like it. It would be cool to have a 4/4 on the board, but I could have 2 5/5. I think I'm gonna discard the Illuge and go +2. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Ooh, another Eddie Merc Crab. Yeah, that's good. Submit 1, for sure. What kind of sucks, though... What? It only costs 1 to play this? Because of the Eddie Merc Crab cancel. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. That is very... I don't know. That seems pretty good to do. Yeah, I'm doing it. Submit 1. Because I have 2 Eddie Merc Crabs in my hand. I have 1 mana. I couldn't do anything on his turn. Soulstone Sanctuary. What could he possibly do with 1 colorless? Ooh, that's pretty good. Gives me a higher likelihood of drawing a card next turn. What could he possibly have? What am I missing here? Oh. No, that's not it. Huh. Weird. Very strange. Don't know why. But he has a shite ton of mana, and I should be scared. 7 mana to be exact. 3 cards in hand, though. What would be actually very nice... Oh, I see. What would be nice if he goes ham and plays his entire hand and I draw a Thunderflock? That would be sick. That would be super dope. I like his mate. Everything's on brand except for his profile picture. I'm very familiar with this card. Very familiar. Very strange card to have in this deck. Don't really know what his game plan is. I actually really like playing in bronze because, like, much more originality. in the decks that I'm playing against. It's not all the same piles that they net deck, which granted, I've net all my decks are net deck. Granted, not hating on that, but it's nice to have the variety. That's all. Just nice to have the variety. What do you want? Fill out 4, can't draw an island to save my life. I'm crazy. This time though, I like that this is an instant. Flow state. Flow state, then I can unsummon or Eddie Mer Crab on his turn, depending on what he does. So actually 4 is not the worst amount of mana to be stuck on. This could be a 2-2. That's the only one that can change, right? Okay. It could be a 2-2 and this is a 1-1, so he could double block and still not kill my Eddie Mer Crab. So I'm definitely going to attack. There they are. There's all of them. Cool. Now I'm at 3. Now I can Eddie Mer Crab and unsummon. At the same time... Next. My plan is to, once he puts his demon on the board, just to unsummon it. Or I could tap it. No, unsummon's probably better. I could tap it. I'm not sure. It'll come to me in a moment. What of the hunt? Flash. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When you do, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Okay. That's fine. Pass. Definitely gonna unsummon the demon. Then Eddie Mer Crab, tap the 4/3, and then one of his 1/1s. If he doesn't play anything else scary. If he plays something scary, then I might tap that. There's that little guy. Resolve. He still has enough. He's looking at my graveyard for some reason. Okay. I don't really care about my graveyard. That gives me one less thing to think about, actually. I don't mind that at all. Okay. Why is he doing this? Does he want to block with it next? I don't know. He's put in a lot of, like, gumption. He spent a lot of resources to do that. That would be really funny. Fuck it, it's funny to me. I'm doing it. A 2/2 resolve. Now, since he's tapped out, I'm gonna do my second Eddie Mer Crab. Now what the hell is he thinking about? Oh, this can still tap for a colorless? If so, this is a pretty good card. Tap. Tap. I don't know what's gonna happen when I tap this. Does he get the mana from it? Doesn't look like it. He's saving 1 to block one of my Eddie Mercs with. He's going down, he's going up to 18. Now I got bounce off. Nice. That's exactly what I was hoping for and thought I would get, because I have so many of those cards in my deck for the demon. That's cool. That's very cool. I have 6 mana. And And I could play this and still have enough for both of those. Both of them. Or I could do nothing and have 2, 4, 5, have enough for those, all of them. That could be pretty cool, because he does have many things in his hand. Many things. Yeah! All attacks, 2 attacks. I'm gonna do that. Because I normally wouldn't do something like that. So it's probably the better thing to do. You needed that for the 6/6 demon token. Should wait for attack and block and kill a weaker attacker. Oh, never mind. It comes tapped. Cheers! DJ's back. What's up, DJ? How's your day been going, DJ? I hate how slow this guy's I hate how slow he's playing. I do not have the energy to fill all of these constant voids. However, I have been taking my time too, understandably so. Maybe he's learning his deck. It's fine. Next turn, I'll undoubtedly have 3 Eddie Merc Crafts. Then I confuse them to play Eddie Merc Ultimate Craft. As long as I draw a Polymerization, of course. There it is again. He paid 2 mana for that, 4 cards in hand. It just doesn't scare me at all. Not in the slightest. Resolve. I'm fine with it. Go nuts. Spend the mana for it, actually. If you spend the mana for it again 2 turns in a row, I'll thank you. I'll send you a fruit basket at work with a nice note, so all your coworkers will read the note and think, wow, this guy's loved. I always spam the Your Go emote. Valid. Very valid. But he could be learning his deck, and he could be brand new. He could have a disability. Many coulds in the world that would lead me to think that a Your Go would be kind of rude. I don't like it when people say Your Go to me. I think it's mean. Can he do this at instant speed? When this unlocks this door, create a 6/6 black demon creature token. Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm gonna do 3 Eddie Mercs right now. Yeah, why not? Roblox Storytime 8944 says AAS. Not sure how to respond to that, but thanks for being here, my friend. Eddie Merc Crab. He's thinking. He has 2 little dots on his timer. I'm gonna tap the big guy and then the slightly smaller guy. He has a title and sleeves from like 4 years ago. Good point. That's a good point. Not brand new to build. Very consistent. Black-green deck with Mutavault plus that door enchant. Pass to attackers. Good point. It's gonna feel good to beat him though. I will say that. Oh, this is gonna feel even better. I can counter this? It's a triggered ability apparently. Right? Because spells are on the stack. Whoa, this is on the stack. No. I think I'm gonna resolve it. And because it's a token, this is the best use of my bounce off. Because it just vanishes. See ya. And then I can counter that. I don't know. There's better uses of my countering abilities. Another island. I am now officially rich in islands. I hate this game. Shuffle properly, you piece of shite. It happens way too goddamn often. Okay, we're not going to play another Winter Night Stories. We shall simply attack with 15 damage, making him have to block with his Mutable Explorer, and he will take 10 damage. And then the very next turn, he'll do the same thing again, and I'll win against the staller. He thinks he's a baller because his sleeves are gold colored. But it's not actual gold, it's brass. It turns his fingers green, the tips of them. When he draws the card, it turns them green. And that's slightly embarrassing. Not brand new to build. He's going to blast you next turn. He has lethal? How in the world does he have lethal? I suppose he had lethal. I wasn't thinking about it, but you're right. You're right, DJ. He did have lethal because of that little guy's ability. But that would, if he triggered that ability, that would be a triggered ability, and I could counter it though, right? And then it goes away completely. All right, we're 1-1 with our new deck. That game took forever, which makes me think about Bill's comment from 2 days ago, saying that he wanted me to play or have a 20 to 30 game stream. I would probably literally be streaming all day to make that happen, and that's kind of nutty. And there's people that do that. Those streamers are crazy. I don't know how they have that much energy or free time to do that. It's insane. Good on them. Opponent goes first. I have 3 islands. Beautiful. An opt, sleight of hand, and a flow state, and a bounce off. Kind of a scary hand. I would have liked to have seen an Eddie Merc Crab in there. However, it's different from the previous 2. So I'm going to take this hand and see what happens to it. He could have animated his land, exiled creatures, unlocked his room, and drained 2 life. The Door enchantment also draws a card that makes you lose 2 life too and gives 2 life. People do 24-hour streams. I know, that's insane. That's insane. Sometimes I'm exhausted after an hour and a half. So the people that do the people that do 6+ hours have my respect. They definitely have my respect because it's pretty impressive. At least for an introvert like me, it's impressive. I'm sure there's plenty of extroverts where that seems like nothing. The Enigma Jewel. The Enigma Jewel enters tap. Tap it. Add 2 colors. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Craft with 4 or more non-lands with activated abilities. Locus of Enlightenment. Locus of Enlightenment has each activated ability of exiled cards used to craft it. You may activate each of those abilities only once each turn. Whenever you activate an ability that isn't a mana ability, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Hey, I have an Eddie Merc Crab now. That makes me feel a little bit better. Let's pass and opt. Let's pass and opt. Ghost Vacuum. Resolve. Fountain Port, sacrifice a token, draw a card, pay 1 life, get a blue fish, get a treasure token, cool, pass. My turn, I shall opt. 2 Eddie Merc Crabs. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all, to be honest. Another slow player. This is just not my day, I suppose. I don't think it is, actually. Earlier today, I found out that my pool needs repair, which is going to be... Hopefully it's not going to be expensive. Hopefully I can do it myself with the parts I ordered online today. They'll be coming tomorrow morning. But it's less than ideal. Hopefully it's not that expensive. But if the repair doesn't work tomorrow, it will turn into quite the expense. Not happy about that in the slightest. This is a sorcery. I have bounce off for 1, and that's really my only thing I can do. So I'm gonna choose to do it. Sleight of hand. I have no idea what this deck is trying to do. Except for the Enigma Jewel, of course. Choose one. That would be 3 Eddie Mer crabs. I have 2 islands to go. I think 3 Eddie Mer crabs might be a bit greedy. It worked last game. I'm gonna choose the sleight of hand. And because it's sorcery speed, oh man, yeah, fuck it. I don't think I'm playing this right again because I had a bounce off. But it doesn't seem like he's gonna be doing that much in his first few turns. This seems like a deck that does nothing, then everything. And if you don't really outpace that, or have cards in your hand for the everything, you're gonna lose. Another Eddie Mer crab. I think I'm gonna take out the Winter Night Stories, which is a shame because I think it's one of the ones I crafted, and it was a rare. So if I take it out, that's just a waste. I'm starting to think it's me. Is it my internet connection? It can't be my internet connection because I see the timer going down, down, down. That's gonna be very annoying very quickly. Very annoying very quickly. Choose one. I have 3, 4. This is for 2. Can't do it. I have a bounce off in my hand. I don't have a spider sense. I'm gonna take a spider sense. Best part of a blue deck is a full hand. The crabs are going to cost 7, same as golf. I hate slow players. I hate slow players too in golf. And they're always the ones that have no business playing golf, honestly. I think my time is worth more than the fucking potential win. If this continues, I think I'm gonna just concede. That's a pretty good looking island. That is a pretty good looking island, not gonna lie about that. Not gonna lie about that. Resolve. Resolve again. A flyer, it's the board. Pass. Don't care about a 1/1 fish. Anonymous Eyeballs is back. What's up, Anonymous Eyeballs? How are you doing tonight? My turn. I hate being in the position of your best target for a bounce off or return to hand is an ETB. It feels bad. It feels dumb and it feels bad. But now we have a spotter sense and potentially 2 bounce off if he pops off next turn. Potentially. Resolve. Well, maybe his whole game plan is to buff this creature up. Maybe that's like one of his main game plans. And if that's the case, I can bounce it off. He does do the clue thing again. Yeah. I golfed with Joe Carter 2 years ago. DJ, you're a golfer? You're a golf enthusiast? I don't know who Joe Carter is. I wish I did. Anonymous Eyeball says, not bad. I had a day off, thankfully. How about you? It's been an okay day. It's been an okay day. Could have been better, I suppose. Return target creature. Ah, man, this is so boring. It's just so long. Baseball player back in the day. Mono Blues now. Yeah, I tried to craft pretty much like a alt version of the Mono Blue deck that I played last week. And so far, I don't like it. And I think it could be better if I got rid of Winter Night Stories. Because every time I see that card, it's kind of like too expensive and too slow for what it does. I don't know. I haven't really had a good, like, game yet. Granted, this is only my third game because I've experienced only slow players. But sometimes it'd be like that. But now we have enough for Eddie Mercrab. Can he get rid of my Eddie Mercrab with anything on the board? It's gonna be like my only option here. All right, let's do it. No, we have enough next turn. So why would we? No, we don't have enough next turn. But if he, can I counter it with Spider Sense? Ghost Vacuum? End turn? This is gonna be the first time this activates with a potential, no I can't. Instant spell, source spell, triggered ability. Apparently that's not a triggered ability. A triggered ability is like when it says if something happens, right? So if that happens, I won't be able to pay for Eddie Mercrab anymore. So I think I'm gonna put Eddie Mercrab on the board. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Double tap. What are you gonna do about them apples? What are you gonna do about them apples? Baseball player back in the day. I tried to play baseball, but my team was ass, so I spent literally hours in the outfield. Just standing there. And then I was like, okay, baseball's not for me. Blue duels are boring indeed. Well, last week, I thought they were invigorating. Super invigorating. That's why I was so keen to keep playing with the blue. I actually don't like golfing at all. It was just a celebrity tournament sponsored by MGM. I was a VIP gambler for a long time. No way. Joe Carter's the 1993 World Series winner. He got the final home run. Wow. That one pithead main. There's a bunch of emojis. What's up, my friend? The base crit isn't what it's for. Costing 5. What's the deck main win con? For now, Crab then. It's your turn. It's untapped. I think the deck's win con is basically Sunderflock. It seems like. And it seemed like the same win con as the previous iteration before the banning. We're back to just having just enough to play another Eddie Mercrab. And it feels bad, not gonna lie. Especially since he spent some things to kill my previous Eddie Mercrab, but can he do it again? Get a 3/3 when its equipment enters and deals 3 damage. Okay. Okay. I can't. Alright. It's not what we really want, but it's what we're gonna have to do. The Spell Elementals deck is not fun to play. It's waiting game and hoping. Man, I was really having fun with the previous iteration of it, but this certainly does suck, especially when you're playing against a slow player. 3 slow players back to back. That's not fun. And I think now that I'm thinking about it, the previous iteration of this deck, I had played with all fast players. I played against a Simulacrum deck that I remember. I played against a Simulacrum deck twice. Lost the first time, won the second time. I played against a bunch of Is It, which they play fast. So maybe this format's just slow. But granted, he is playing extremely slow. So there's a bunch of what ifs. I don't want to give up yet, because I really did like it last week. I liked it a whole lot better than the mono red deck that I crafted 2 days ago. A whole lot better. But even that seems glorious compared to this bullshit. He is starting to play a little bit faster, but like, there's no need for fucking 5, 10, 15 seconds in between. Like, I'm getting tilted. Ever since the duress hit me, I'm getting tilted. Why is there a pause between attacks? I'm tapped out. Yeah, fuck this guy. Honestly, fuck this guy. I should have left 10 minutes ago. I need to take my medicine. I know better. I am a grown adult. I know better. Why would I leave myself in an annoying situation? Okay, this might be my last game with this deck for the evening. If I play against another person playing slow, and I have a shit hand, last time, it's a sign that spell elementals are not for me. Even the goddamn queue is slow. Demiurgo, the Virtuous, with a ominous profile picture. If I get duress this game, oh boy, I'm never playing Magic the Gathering Arena again, ever. And of course, that's a lie. No turn 1 play, that doesn't feel great. However, I'm playing blue, so he could be scared of nothing. And I could be just a whiz at turning my little thing off and on. So maybe he's scared. He's playing a Plains, a Seasoned Worn Guard. Okay. It took him quite a long time to play that Seasoned Worn Guard. Please play fast. A green and a white card, so it's not just mono white life gain. That I don't even know if this card is played in that deck, but it seems like it might be. Abzan. Isn't it green and white and something else Abzan? Abzan life gain, maybe? I saw that on the tier list. I don't know. Another Seasoned Worn Guard. It took you 25 seconds to think about a Seasoned Worn Guard. Well, fuck you. Two is too many. I feel like because I haven't been playing this game very often, ever since my long hiatus, it just feels like everything's not natural. Eddie Merc Crab. That's splendid. That's actually very nice. Very nice indeed. And now that I kind of want to, but he has a bunch of cheap creatures. This would get at least one more in my grave. That would make this a 3 and a 2. This could make it even cheaper, but then that means a whole turn rotation. Oh, I don't know. My heart said to do that, so I did it. I'm gonna send 2 cards. A Bounce Off. And well, I just don't like Bounce Off. I just don't like it. I'm gonna submit 2. I don't like Winter Night Stories, but I can play, I can play that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose that one. Seasoned Worn Guard and Paw Patch Recruit. Offspring 2. Trample. When a creature you control becomes the target of spell or ability an opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, other than that creature. Interesting. So maybe he's just interested in going wide. And if that's the case, I have just the answer in my hand. And that feels alright, doesn't it? Eddie Merc Crab's already down to 3-drop. And that feels good. And I have a 1-drop. So next turn I can play Eddie Merc Crab. Even if I don't draw another land. Another recruit. He is definitely going wide. He has 3 cards in hand. He could play all of those cards next turn, and then Sunderflock is going to do freaking numbers. And that's what I liked about this deck, is playing Sunderflock. Okie dokie then. Okie dokie then. Next. End turn. This has a... Okay. He played Offspring for it. That's pretty cool. When this creature attacks, while you control a token, this creature gets +2/+0. +2/+0, right? Yeah. Bounce off. So I could bounce off the Seasoned Worn Guard. He could buff that up. Then I could play Eddie Mercrab. So I'm going to hit the stop before combat just to make sure I don't miss my chance of the Eddie Mercrab. Come on, it's not a hard decision. Really not. Nuts. Get out. Get out. Resolve. Now, Eddie Mercrab's at 2. And he's tapped out, so this is just free. Free and easy, like Sunday morning. This one's gonna be the strongest, and I suppose I'll just do this one. That will buff him up, but I'm not too worried. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. God, even the even the time between the triggering of the cards is slow. And I don't know what they are doing to make that. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. They got really big really fast, though. However, what they don't realize is Thunderflock is a-coming. Thunderflock is a-coming. And it's a-coming for 2. See ya! Screw you, Angry Birds. Now, I can freely attack for 5 and feel alright about it. Because no matter what, I haven't seen Flash a single time on a single one of his cards. So I feel pretty comfortable. So when the deck is doing this, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. 5 is terrifying, though. It is terrifying. God. I can't wait to do what I'm about to do. I'm gonna ruin this man's whole career. Oh, he's gonna be so mad at me. I'm gonna bounce off my Thunderflock and do the Thunderflock thing again if he pays all of those manas to do what he's about to do. Oh, it's gonna feel so stupendous. Oh, he's paying 2 again. Oh, he's gonna be so mad when I target my Thunderflock. I'd be mad. And it's an island. Thunderflock, thank you. Wham, bam, thank you, ham. Now, I'm gonna surprisingly use Thunderflock to draw some cards. And then, that's what I wanted to draw. Oh boy. Oh boy. Then, I'm gonna submit 2. Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna play Flow State. I'm gonna choose 2. I'm gonna choose an island. And then I'm gonna choose another Flow State, because why not? And then, I'm at 5. So if he does have a way to, like, make something hasty, that'd be a shitty way to lose. But, as I frequently say, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. And I'm having fun attacking. So fuck it. Attack! End turn. His deck has no haste. That is very comforting. Thank you for telling me that. Esprit 77. There's a pause because he has mana open and lots of small cost abilities available, like sacking the clue. Also, you're still learning the cards of your own deck. Well, you know your previous mono white as the palm of your hand. Just go back and play the Old Faithful till you square away a new deck. A lot of people playing this time of day. He has to choose where the counters go. That's why it takes a while. Many counters go, so the opponent had to decide where each one of the... Okay, I like your logic. However, I'm still mad about it. And there's no place in cold hard facts and logic when you're mad. Alright, it's a little scary. However, Esrit's calmed my nerves about having no haste. But even though I should be just completely calm, it's still a little bit scary. He's gonna be so mad. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. I'd be mad. However, I don't even feel bad because look how long it's taken him to play a fucking creature. Excuse my French, of course. Man, that took a lot of thought. I'm really proud of him for figuring that one out. Another Seasoned Warren Guard. I wonder what this last card is. Ask two attackers. Bounce off! Oh, another one. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh, I'm not gonna win this turn. He's gonna be like, okay, finally, he doesn't have a Thunderflock. That's what he's gonna think. He's gonna think that to himself. Okay, at least I'm gonna actually have my stuff for another turn rotation. The world's my oyster. That's what he's gonna think. And then I'm gonna play Thunderflock again. Oh, it's gonna be stupendous. I'm gonna opt for an opt, and then I'm going to opt for an Edinburgh Crab, because why not? Because why would you not do that? And then I shall attack for 5. And now we're even again. 5 and a 5. I cannot wait for this to play out. Oh, I can't wait for it. It's going to take 5 minutes, of course, because it takes a minute per creature. Why wouldn't it? Also, in this game, you seem to be taking thrice the time. Demirgo is taking it. F your logic, you son of a... It's another bunny. Your deck shines against going wide-based decks. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it when I'm facing go wide. Whatever the fuck I faced last turn, I don't know what the hell that was. Resolve. Oh, yeah, resolve. Stop asking. Resolve. Resolve. A bunch of weird artifacts. That last deck was a bunch of weird artifacts. I don't even know if it had a deck type, or if it was just a product of his imagination. If it was a product of his imagination, kudos to him. I appreciate him trying. He did beat me with it, though. His imagination is strong. He's just very slow. Sheltered by ghosts. Does that protect against this? I don't think so. But even if it does, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, he's going for the Thunderflock Crab. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that. He's like, you're not getting me with the Thunderflock. You're not getting me with the Thunderflock again. Pass. My turn. Should I opt now? Yeah, I'm gonna opt. Because why not? I'm gonna opt to opt. Sleight of hand. Bottom. Unsummon. Even more things to attack? Why not? I'm just gonna win next turn. He's tapped out. He can't do anything. He's gonna make him big, and he's gonna be like, dang, I'm big. He messed up. But then Thunderflock. I'm getting his hopes up. Crap for funny. Sritz agreed with my move. That makes me feel good. Oh, he's getting his hopes up so high right now. Oh, I have another one. Oh, he's so mad. He doesn't even let me attack. How salty can a guy get? I'd be salty too. I'd be salty too. Oh, I ranked up. I don't want to leave bronze. I think playing this deck in platinum would be hellish. And I said that about the red deck too. But this is what the deck is supposed to do. So that was like the first game where I did what the deck was supposed to do, and it felt okay, so I'll try again. I'll try again. But even then, I didn't enjoy myself. Partly because, like, play faster. Play faster, you know what I'm saying? And my Blastoderm thinks he was reasonably very quick to decide. I hear you. I disagree, but I hear you. God damn it. Coleraine is this guy's name. Opponent goes first. I will say, deciding whether or not to mulligan is a hard choice. And maybe I'm just lacking the patience for this game today. Maybe that's it. I'm gonna keep this up. It is scary only having 2 mana though. With my luck of drawing mana, it's very scary. A Watery Grave. Ooh, a Spyglass Siren. That's a... Okay. I hate that way less. I really do hate that way less. I will take... it doesn't feel good to take it though. But I think I have to take it. Because I don't want to get mana screwed. The deck does absolutely fuck all when I get mana screwed. Like most decks, granted. But at least my old deck could do like 1 thing, 2 things if you get mana screwed. Still, you're going to lose. But it doesn't feel nearly as bad. Dream Beavers. That reminds me of the song. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Try 1. I'm not liking the trajectory of this game. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. If I counter a triggered ability, does that kill it? Does that kill the thing I'm countering? We don't know. However, he's going wide, and that's where I shine. And I kind of want to figure it out, so we're going to see if it gets killed. I don't think it does. However, you're probably thinking to yourself, how do you not know the answer to that? Well, I never countered before this deck. I've never done it. Okay. This could turn on Eddie Crab like super quick. That means I'm going to take a lot of damage next turn. But it turns it on. And I can send away one of my Eluges. Eluges? Something of that nature? Eddie Crab is still a 2/2. Maybe it was actually better to send multiple things away instead of an Eluge. Now that I'm thinking about it. But Eddie Crab is now officially online. It is officially online. In fact, I can play this, and it would still be online. So I'm going to. Yeah, that feels alright. A bounce off so I can do the whole Thunderflock bouncing thing again. Oh, or I could draw a card. No, the bounce off is definitely better because I don't have one. And, yeah. I'm feeling a little bit better now. Slightly better. End turn. His mate doesn't do anything when I click on him. I don't like that. Even my cabbage does something. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent control. I don't have one. Shuffle this creature and target creature with a stun counter on it. I love that you're playing that, right? I really do. I love that for me and for you. Pass to attackers. He's going to attackers, so I shall do an Eddie Crab now. He has 3 blue. Can he counter my Eddie Crab? That would suck. It seems like he has a response, which sucks. I was really putting my hopes and dreams on Eddie Crab right now. Okay, it's going through, so I'm taking less damage. This is Vigilant. And it does the most damage, so I'm going to tap that one. And, I guess I'll tap that one. Because it's different than the Dream Beavers. I'm going to let the Beavers eat. Because Beavers are kind of cute. Hishana's Hivebinder. Wow. So it didn't work. It didn't work. But he only has 1 mana left. 2 mana left. And I can start Thunderflocking. I can just start Thunderflocking around, you know what I'm saying? For a measly 2. I love doing this. Does he have... Oh, no. Wait. No, he can't. Okay, it's happening. I wonder what you could have played there. Maybe another one of these? Boom! Okay! I can bounce off again. I can flow state. I could unsummon. But why would I? I think I want to flow state and then bounce off. Yeah! I think I'm going to flow state then bounce off. Choose two. I'm going to choose a get out. And I'm going to choose an island. And then I could bounce. Okay. We're liking this. All attacks, one attack. Ugh, enter. Is it with prowess could be fun in this deck? There was an is it version of this deck. However, it was slightly more expensive, so I chose not to do it. Put a stun counter on it. Okay, I don't have a counter to that. So I suppose it's going to be stunned. He's going to choose my Thunderflock, of course. Resolve. We're going to pass. You need to reach Platinum for the 2 cosmetics. I stopped playing Ranked once I get those cosmetics and play Casual instead. Another Dream Beavers, okay. That's not good, because I'm low. But he's going to get low too, eventually. You're winning and still mad. Stupid pool shit. It's like boat. Bust out another 1,000. Yeah, boats are just holes in the water that you throw your money into. Thankfully, I've avoided the urges of buying a boat. However, being a boat guy would be fun. Resolve. Kind of scary now that I'm thinking about it. Continuing to bounce those into his hand. Actually terrifying. Actually terrifying. Resolve. And because of that, I'm nerds. That goes exploring. Okay, I was actually starting to think that I'm not going to bounce off this turn. I'm going to unsummon this turn because I really can't even. I can't afford it. I can't afford 3. Yeah, I can't afford it. That sucks. I didn't want to do that. Fuck me. Oh no. Okay. But we can get back there. An Eddie Merc Crab. Nope, that's not getting back there, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. But it does help. It does really, really help. Okay. I can't afford this. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. I got 2 bounce off now. I have 38 cards on my deck. 4 of them being Thunderflock. Kind of scary position to be in. I don't like it. I'm going to put him down to 11 because I feel like I need to do as much damage as humanly possible to get him down to 1-shot range. All of his things fly. He's going to probably path to attackers already. You're making me do hard decisions and I don't like it. I'm only gonna take 1 damage, maybe? There's Tishana's Tidebender. Resolve. Resolve. I'm gonna take 3 damage. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. But... Okay. I have 10 damage on the board and he has 11 life. My turn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is fucking clutch. Alright. Fuck, that goes... Oh no, that's bad. If he has a third one of those, I just lose. I auto lose. But I have a get out. Okay, I can counter one of them. I can counter one of them. That is still super duper scary. But it's a flyer. I can block a flyer now. He's going down to 1. Wow, what a game. This is more like the games I was playing last week with the mono blue deck that I had created before I got banned. Okay. Okay. If he has 3 of those, that's gonna be nuts. End turn. There's Tishana. There's Tishana. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. I have to let it resolve. I have to let that resolve, methinks. And the reason why is because I can block it. Right? But what I auto lose to is a third one of these, so I have to keep my my get out in case he plays a third one of those. I don't want to auto lose here. Oh my goodness gracious, and these are only 1. This could be it. I'm gonna resolve. This is scary. This is scary. I have 4. Okay. 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 I'm surviving. There's 1. I can take 1. Resolve. Resolve. I can take 2. Resolve. I cannot take 3. Okay. Okay. Still don't know what that last card is. He's ending his turn. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I don't know what to do because can he? Oh wait. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna try it because I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Can I get out to the because he can respond, right? No, apparently he couldn't. My turn. I just win. I'm gonna counter the Tishana. Whenever it happens, but I don't even think that Tishana's gonna do anything. I'm just gonna... Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna counter the Tishana now. It wouldn't have made a difference. I think I just would have won, right? What a game. What a game. Whew. This is exactly why I wanted to keep trying to play blue. Because I was not having those types of games with white very often. The only one I can really remember off the top of my head is against Lee, and that was a long time ago. You need to reach platinum for the 2 cosmetics. Bow, no, it's just nullifies it. Nope, just fizzles the triggered ability. That 4-cost Sphinx with Flash would also be nice in your blue deck. That actually is an idea. That Sphinx is actually really good. Is that Sphinx a new card? Because I haven't seen it before today. I have not seen it before today. Alright. Another game. Let's go. I'm going to get another beverage. Be right back. Bum, 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 bum. 2 islands, a bounce off, 2 ops, and 2 sleight of hands. Another scary keep. Another scary keep, but again, I'm so new to this deck, I don't really know what's an auto keep and what's not. We're going to say end turn, opt on his turn, I suppose. A swamp sucks. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you, honestly. Oh, you mouth-breathing buffoon, and I hate you. Done. Bounce your own flock. Prowess in this deck would be good in general, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what was taken out in the previous iteration because of the banning. However, like I said, the Is It version of the deck was slightly more expensive, so I chose to hold on to my rares. I chose to hold on to my rares. Sleight of hand. Winter Night Stories are a bounce off. Bounce off has been put in work, but I can't bounce off nothing. So I think I'm gonna do Winter Night Stories. Hold on to the op for his turn. Maybe that's correct. An Overgrown Tomb. Okay, another color has hit the field. Don't know what I'm playing against yet, but I shall opt nonetheless. Another Winter Night Stories you can get bent and put onto the bottom. An island. That's nice and fun and exciting. 3 lands. I can successfully flow state. Flow state or Winter Night Stories. And get rid of that. That would take all my mana versus... let's do this. Flow state, I think, is marginally better. Plus, he saw it. Choose 2? Fuck you. Honest, this game hates me. This game absolutely hates me. I'm gonna do it, because I can't win with the board with the hand like that. Choose 1. An opt or a spotter sense? It could be good if the deck plays some sorceries, instants, and spells, and we know that he played one of them already. Don't know what the game plan he's going for. I kind of need to draw some cards too. Winter Night Stories does that job already. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do that one. Moleboro. Kind of a cool name. Soul Guide Lantern. Exile target card from a graveyard. Sacrifice artifact. Exile each opponent's graveyard. Fuck. So my freaking Eddie Mercs are going to be expensive, is what you're telling me. But at least I don't have to worry about it any longer. And I have a Winter Night Stories, another island. How great. I either get none or I get all of them. Really no in between. However, Illusion is going to be quite strong. Let's start with Winter Night Stories. Gotta stock up my hand. There's a center flock. I'm gonna choose, because I want both of my creatures. I'm gonna choose to, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna choose to get rid of the opt and an island. Yeah! My hand is still looking like freaking buns. We'll take those. Sometimes we need those, and all the time we'll take those. Hey, that's not like a 3-game win streak. That's a 3-game win streak for a deck I was hating on. He must have had a much worse hand than I did. And that's what he gets for playing Duress, honestly. I hope that for everyone that plays Duress. That's Nista, right? Nista's pretty cool. Okie dokie then. 2 ops, an unending whisper, a get out, and an eluge. We'll keep it. A demon dog. A white and black. Are we playing against Orzhov? We're playing against my old running mates in the optimistic scavenger. I suppose we'll do the thing that we've been doing, and that's hold on to op. Guarding town. At least if it is Orzhov skeletons, at least I have a relative idea of how to play against it. A Forsaken Miner. Okay. An unending whispers to the bottom. A sleight of hand. Okay. Flow state's gonna be in the flow state pretty soon. We have a get out that can counter target. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that for sure. That's the right move. End turn. I like his sleeves. Origin of Spider-Man. Get out. Get out. You're not buffing your Optimism Scavenger today. Not against me. Plus, that makes you just too speedy. I can't deal with speed. This deck does not do well against speed. Alright. 3rd island. Now, the world is our oyster. Not really. But it feels kind of like that, because we can sleight of hand and hold on to opt. Or we... No, I was going to say... or we get another one of the get outs. That would be nice. I'm out of lands in my hand. I have a Winter Night Stories. I think Island's actually better there. I think it is. Let's Unending Whisper. Ooh, I can flow state actually, but then I would have nothing to like bluff with. Bluff with. Alright, I have made my decision. We're gonna draw a card. Spider Sensitives. End turn. And now we can bluff our way to happiness. He's gonna be like, oh, his board's lighting up. Maybe I shouldn't play. He has another one. Of course he has another one. But he didn't play a land yet. And that's not a draw spell. So if he is stuck on 2, I'll be stuck on the feeling. And that feeling is good. Oh, the feeling is oh so good. Let's go. We have a chance. Oh, do we have a chance, baby? We have a chance to do some dancing. Yes, we do. Okay, how do we want to do this? Eddie Mercrap's already cheap. Oh, it's cheap. We're going to flow state. We're going to flow state no matter what we draw into. Very nice. Very nice. Lovely even. Alright, we're going to choose another flow state. Then we're going to choose one of these because I know from piloting anything that has Optimus Scavenger in it and also being stuck on 2 lands, if you get rid of creatures, you're golden, baby. We're going to end the turn. We're going to Eddie Mercrab, do not so much, not going to take that much damage this turn. Then we're going to Thunderflock. Then his 3rd and most impactful level of his Saga enchantment thing is gonna fizzle, and that's gonna feel nice. That's gonna feel real nice. Return. It would suck if he had a Shard Mage's Rescue. It would suck. We would take more damage then. A Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. You're gonna be like that? Then I'm gonna be like this. Hit. I got too fucking cocky and oh, I deserve that. I was playing too quick, brainless even, son of a bitch. I hate myself, honestly, I hate myself. I hate myself. I didn't want to do that. Let me take it back. Son of a. I deserve it. I was getting I was on a bit of a win streak. I felt so good about my position. At least we have another one. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, me supposes. I still want this to fizzle. I still want it to fizzle. Fuck me. Ugh. I feel so bad. Oh no, do I Edmure Crab and Thunderflock this turn? I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, I could. Yeety. Oh, Yeety's back. What's up, Yeety Vetus? It's been a long while. I could definitely. But then it would have summoning sickness. I'm gonna go. I don't know if this is correct. Yeety Vetus is probably correct of what he wanted to do. However, I'm gonna try it this way because I want the origin of Spider-Man to fizzle. I want my Edmure Crab back. I'm gonna submit 0. I can't attack. I'm tapped out, but I still have 4. He has 2. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't deserve the win. In fact, I don't deserve to play the game after doing what I did. I mean, that was bad. But we're locked in now. Sometimes that is necessary to be locked in. And I shouldn't even be hyped on my... If I do win this game, I shouldn't even be hyped on it because it's been at 2 the entire time. And that sucks for him. I feel bad-ish. Oh, but not bad enough to do this. Not bad enough to do that. And that's enough for him to say, see ya. I would have said see ya too, being stuck at 2. Being stuck at 2 is a terrible feeling, a horrendous feeling. It was me not too long ago, and by that I mean 30 minutes, maybe? Maybe? Alright, we're on a bit of a win streak, so maybe I was a bit too hasty when I declared this deck sucks, and I hate it, because maybe I was just getting some bad luck, bad RNGs. However, I hear some rumblings in the kitchen, so I'm gonna be right back because I want to ask my girlfriend if she's starting dinner. Because if she is, I'm gonna be a happy guy. This is a hand I want to take. Be right back. Sweet. She started dinner, and it's taco night. Gotta love that. All right, same opening move as the previous 3.5 games. Tiny Bones. Okay, the last time I played against Tiny Bones, I was like, wow, what a cool card. And then I lost to Tiny Bones because I didn't take care of Tiny Bones. That is not going to happen this time. We're going to leave the island on top because we don't want what happened to Matt happen to me. And that is be stuck on 2 lands. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Next. End turn. We got a bounce off, and we have on summon. I want to keep the bounce off in my hand. Whenever Tiny Bones deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard and mana of any type. That's crazy. That is just as cool as I remembered it being. I don't even want that to pop off once. Honestly, I don't even want it. And last time I played against this deck, I was like, I made the mistake of being like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. It turned out it was a big deal, and I lost. So we're not gonna do that. Shit. Oh, this is not good. Not a good place for me to be in. Not a good place at all. But maybe he's stuck on 2. No, he's not. He's not stuck on 2 in the slightest. We're going to pass 2 attackers. And we're going to, unfortunately, bounce off Tiny Bones. I know I'm misplaying. This is definitely not the right way to play. Not the right way to play. You can't keep bouncing a 1-cost critter forever. That's true. I'm at my limit already. I don't like that. I don't like that in the slightest. But now we can play this. Still have one left up. Well, I was kind of asking for it, wasn't I? I was kind of asking for it, wasn't I, when I was talking about being screwed. But I didn't want to get flooded. But this does well with being flooded. We're going to decline. We're going to send back 2 islands. Which tells the game, hey, stop giving me islands. Give me something else. Now Tiny Bones, the pit pocket, is going to steal some of my cards, which feels bad. It does feel bad. The Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. Yeah, he's fully online now. Fully online. Ooh, okay. We're at 5 mana. I can play the Eluge. We can play the Eluge. So I have a blocker now. We're gonna choose to target that land. Now my slot of hand is free. My slot of hand is free, so I shall play it. I shall, I could do the bounce off thing with Thunderflock now. That's exciting. So I'm going to do, okay, we're set up now. We're gonna take some damage, but we're set up, and we feel okay. End turn. End turn. Alright, let's see if this works out. Just barely enough for Thunderflock. Forsaken Miner hits the field. Okay. 3, 5, 8 damage. Another Corpse of the Lost. Bounce off is free. Resolve. I have big plans for the bounce off. Big plans for the bounce off. 4, 8. Ah, shite. Pass. You control no suspected skeletons. I can still block that though. 4, 8. That's still lethal. Shit. Okay. 4, 7. So close, but no cigar. Ah, man. That feels bad. It feels bad. I have to do it. Well, he won. No, wait. No, wait. 4, 8, 10, 11. I'm at 12. I'm at 12. One blocker. Ooh. I had it in my mind. I was blocking Tiny Bones. Oh my god. They have haste. If you send this turn, you may pay 1 life. If you do, what gives them haste? Skeletons you control get plus. Oh, I see. Fuck me. I lost. I did lose. That feels bad. This is free though. Submit 1. Discard 2 cards. That feels bad. Submit 2. Then I've already played an island this turn. I can't draw anything. And they have haste. So I lost. I have no way to gain life. Well, we're gonna go out. Wait. Oh, no. Huh. He has 4, and this costs 3. So I can do it on this one. Next. I'm gonna read this again. Illusion's power and toughness are equal to the number of islands you control. When Illusion enters or attacks, put a flood counter on target land. It's an island addition to its other types for as long as it controlled it. For as long as it has a flood counter on it. The first instant of sorcery spell you cast each turn costs blue less. So what if I play Opt and target creature or enchantment spell? Is this an enchantment? It is. Wait, that should be free, right? Because I have 2 of them. That should be free. It is free. It is free. And he can't play another one. He can't play another one. He has nothing with haste. He has tiny bones. It doesn't have haste, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 7, 3, 2. No way. No freaking way. He said good game. He thought he won. Okay, I almost just gave up. I thought, no way. He thought, no way. He said, he prematurely, jerkily, douchily said good game. He thought he won. He didn't realize my brain is massive. I feel good about that. I feel good about that one. I feel stupendous about that one. That might have been actually my best game, in my humble opinion. Because normally, I would have just like, oh, fuck this, and just be like, mentally checked out. But I thought through it. Illuge, which I was like kind of hating on at the beginning of this game, is pretty fucking good. Because when I originally read this, I thought the deduction was, first of all, I probably just assumed the deduction was on my turn. And I also assumed that it was only deduction if it was up, not tapped. So the fact that the deduction is, I like this card, and I like this deck now. I was playing it incorrectly. That was on me. That was wholly on me, fully on me. Forgive me, I was unfamiliar with your game. Spelementals. Rare wild card. A mythic. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. That's it for today's stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad I really pulled that around, because the first part of this stream was just straight saltiness. And I'm glad I'm ending on that game. And now I'm excited to play this game again. Whereas if I ended it early, being tilted, I was like, oh, fuck that game. You know what I mean? I apologize for the salty sea dog language. Just sometimes it be like that. Nice work. Learning a new deck happens. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate you. Bon appetit. Taco Tuesday, baby, on a Sunday. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Oh, I gotta remember the call to actions. If you like the stream, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Or a subscribe or a follow, whatever it is. If you're new here, I appreciate you. If you're old here, I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all. Have a great night. See y'all probably, maybe tomorrow if you want to hang out with me. All right, guys, I'm in the stream right now.